Dad was our agent, but that hasn't been working out too good. So today I had to sign with an agent, bro.
Oh no, he got drafted in the NFL to play a children's game.
Oh, it's been a heck of a journey.
Congratulations to all the Buffaloes that are officially in the NFL. And we're going to have specific videos. We got multiple players over there with the Jags, multiple players with the Buccaneers. We got people pairing up, and it's some great stuff. Already got a Jimmy Horn video, already got a LeJounte video. But today I want to talk about the big brother, one of the big brothers, to Shiloh Sanders. As the spotlight was on him and his quote-unquote fall and all the different conspiracies and non-conspiracies and hate that he was receiving and the Sanders family was receiving, one person was very consistent, and he has found his way on an NFL team. Congratulations to Shiloh Sanders for going ahead and signing as an undrafted free agent to the Buccaneers. Again, this is somebody that, with all the nastiness that's been said about the Sanders family and all these things that have been said, all he's done is quietly work. All he did was, hey, I know I'm not invited to the combine. Let's get the combine for the people out there. Let's start hustling the combine. Let's start doing it. Let's do a challenge with my dad, obviously playfully, to get his time down to 4.4, and he got it down to respectful 4.52, which allowed him to officially go ahead and get signed. But I think the bigger conversation here is Shiloh Sanders the person. I mean, not Shiloh Sanders the person. Shiloh Sanders, the brother, the person, the comedic relief, and really someone who seemed to be a great emotional support for his little brother as he went through, admittedly, a very tough time. Look, there's worse times, right? Going to, later in an NFL draft is not the worst problem to have in the world, but still, the camera's on you, all the people saying nasty things about it, and Shiloh was right there the entire time, really supporting his little brother. Before we get into that, because we're going to get deeper into it, we're going to talk about some of the videos. A lot of people realized and saw Shiloh basically standing out, not for football, but for the person that he is. I do want to also talk about his running mate, or his Buffalo mate, in Will Sheppard. Now, we've done plenty of videos on Will Sheppard too. If I was being honest with you, I think Will Sheppard has the easiest archetype to success in the NFL, even though I think LeJounte and Jimmy Horn are going to do better in the NFL. I think they're just the fluidity, the hands, the everything. They're the full package. Will Sheppard, his hands got to get a little better. The consistency's got to get there. I think he had a little bit of injury problems, but there is no denying that 6'3" frame. There's no denying that he can go up there and climb a ladder, right? You know what I'm saying? And obviously, this is the what's it called? The LeJounte pass. So shout out to LeJounte too. We know that he dropped that infamous big pass in the Baylor game that, of course, LeJounte had to recoup. But I think, especially him showing out in the East-West Shrine Bowl, I think he's got a lot to offer some NFL teams, and he's going to be paired alongside Mike Evans. That's going to be dangerous. You better hope you got a pair of 6'2" corners that can lock down Mike Evans on one side and baby Mike Evans on the other side. So congratulations to Will Sheppard. Congratulations to Shiloh Sanders. Let's get into some of these videos, these reactions, and you're going to see something consistent. First off, this, come on, man. Look at this, man. Look at the smiles, man.
You proud of your brother?
Come on, dog. The chains is clanking.
Hold on, look at the camera.
Chains
Let's
is
take a
clanking.
picture.
You feel me? They get that pick,
Here we go.
Oh,
that infamous pick right there.
Heck of a journey.
Come on, dog.
Heck of a journey.
Heck of a journey, he says.
Proud of you, dog. Both of y'all, you're resilient. You trust and you had faith. You didn't flinch.
They tested us this drive.
Tested the whole family.
Oh my goodness.
That is funny, dog.
They tested us this drive.
They did. I'm thankful. Tampa's a wonderful
Absolutely.
spot.
Yeah. A lot of Florida.
Bowles is
Phenomenal.
defensive minded.
Todd Bowles is phenomenal. A lot of Florida. You think about that Travis Hunter here, and here's the full list of all the Coach Prime, Colorado, Buffalo. He sent 8 players to the draft. He also had the I'll have to look at the stat. I believe he had the most receivers drafted or most receivers signed in totality. So that's interesting from Colorado. But Coach Prime got 8 Colorado Buffaloes to the NFL. That's Travis Hunter, obviously number 2. Shiloh Sanders, 144 to the Browns in that crazy situation. LeJounte Wester out there with goddamn the king of the South Florida boys. Wait. Is LeJounte on Carolina or Baltimore or Jimmy Horn? Jimmy Horn's in Carolina. LeJounte is with Jimmy, not Jimmy, with Lamar Jackson. God dang, out there in Baltimore. Shout out to Cameron. I believe he signed with the Buccaneers or he signed with the Jags. Again, not important. Will Shepard, BJ Green, I know is with the Jaguars currently. We're gonna do a separate video on the Jags. It's not that it's not important, but we're gonna do a separate Travis Hunter and all the Colorado Jaguars out there because that's gonna be an interesting moment. So let's go deeper on this situation and on the full world and the full analysis of Shiloh Sanders. Here he is announcing that he officially signed. Okay, I can't have the music too much. I can't have too much music, but y'all see it, man. Y'all see it, man. Come on now, hitting the primetime dance, dog. Hitting the primetime dance, dog. And like I say, the thing that we keep seeing from Shiloh, and I think everybody keeps seeing. Come on, dog. That's good big brother things, man. Come on, dog. That's good big brother things, man. And staying with the jokes, and we're going to get in that Irish jig, and it's going to get funnier and funnier, but I think this one was a little, you know what I'm saying, it hit kind of close to home, but this was day
that
2,
was our
day 3.
Agent.
Yeah,
but that hasn't been working out too good. So today I had to sign with an agent, bro. So we're going to see what happens.
He said today he signed with an agent. Our dad was the agent. He wasn't doing too well. Now, I think that's all jokes and it's all playful, and we're going to keep on the playfulness and actually, more importantly, less playful and more seriousness. I think the importance of having the support system that Shador has, right? And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people, we'll just say people, are easy to hate and easy to find things to say about Shador or about the Sanders family at large is because there's not a lot to pick on them about. Like, what y'all like? Oh my God, they make a bunch of money. Oh no, he got drafted in the NFL to play a children's game in a late round. Like, come on, guys. Do you see the room that Shiloh Sanders is streaming him signing as an undrafted free agent? So they're gonna be okay, right? They're gonna be all right. But needless to say, they're still young gentlemen with pride, and the fact that as an older brother, a middle child, really, you know what I'm saying? Because Bucky being the older, I think Pilar, I think it's not Pilar, Shalomi. How many kids does Deion have? We ain't gonna get into all that. Whichever, very, very middle-ish child mindset, I believe. I don't know nothing about that. I'm an only child, but what's it called? And really trying to ensure that even though I don't think Shador Sanders needed it, come on, the big brother's there. He's making jokes. He's having good times, right? Everybody is really having it stand out to them. Shiloh was keeping the vibes up for the family the whole draft. A major piece I took away from this whole draft is everybody needs a sibling like Shiloh Sanders. All I've learned from all this is Shiloh Sanders is a real one. Shiloh is the glue in the Sanders family. Now, it's going to get a little mushy in here, but to keep it unmushy and keep it real football, dog, I mean, look at this, dog. Okay. This is
Man, you about to go 5th round, bro. Shador Sanders 5th round pick, bro.
Come
what
on,
did
man.
you do, bro?
What did you do? They put the song, and then he started the song. So he's still trolling him. He's still joking with him. He's still, dog, don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry for yourself that you're about to get drafted. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? It's just jokes. Here he is on day 2.
Oh, that means you big. Whoever mess up get drafted first. Whoever wins this gets drafted first.
like, come on, dog. This is while people are clowning him, while people are having all these crazy things to say about him, right? And this is the best one on day 1. This is night 1. Everybody got chains on. Everybody's making fun of him for falling in the draft. Everybody's going crazy on him. XYZ. Y'all wasted y'all money. You a bum. You not getting drafted. All that stuff going on. And this is what your big brother tells you.
See, bro, I don't even know what they're going to do with me, bro, because they're doing you like this. They doing him, making him wait? Oh, buddy. Me?
Oh, buddy.
You good, bro. You good.
Hey, man, look, and that's come on, that's real frustration, right? Regardless if it's a good problem to have, I think we can all acknowledge that there's definitely some real frustration of having, whether it's the media, yourself, tell you that, hey, you're a top 5 pick, and then when it happens, it's actually that you're a round 5 pick. So I think it's clear. Everybody saw the jokes. Some of the jokes are kind of funny too. I actually like the Shiloh jokes. The ones that was like when Shiloh Sanders' phone rings at Shador's draft party. Like those are fresh. Those are cool. Those are dope. But obviously, plenty of not so nice guys. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of not so nice guys saying some nasty things as well. And to again keep it out the mushiness and more about the person, the individual. If y'all watch and if y'all kept up with these players and these journeys, again, I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I'm sorry. He's like, what? How old is he? He's like 50-something, dog. I'm gonna say 20-something. I ain't trying to detox me. I'm around that wavelength. You feel me? So his career was all and done. I was just watching highlights of this Hall of Famer as a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So Deion Sanders to me was already a larger than life, right? He wasn't just an NFL great, like, because Clay Matthews and the Shadys and those players that were in the league when I was little, like all those players are awesome. Nah, he's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching NFL films and people are talking about the greatness of Deion Sanders. So indoctrinated, I think that sounds like a crazy word to talk about just a football player, but I was indoctrinated into Deion Sanders' appreciation, right? And what he is and what he does. And obviously you hear the words, you hear the things that he says, the things that he preaches, and some of the unwarranted hate. I mean, I think it only builds the fandom more. I say that to reveal my bias, right? So you know what's happening. I'm not gonna be one of these channels that just sits there and doesn't look at the clear, obvious thing that y'all watch the Deion videos a little more, man. Look, it's a win-win for everybody. But at the end of the day, I say all that to say how that happened, how an NFL legend, somebody who gave so much to the game, did these things, how he became a villain is what confuses me, right? Now, I know the answer, but that answer relies outside the realm of football, so we're not going to broach that. But it's just weird to me. This is a legend of the game, so watching the legends of the game and watching what he instills, the things he says, the football knowledge that he tries to implement, pass down on his next generation, I think is great. Bucky played a DB at SMU. I know y'all like disrespecting collegiate football careers, but I don't. Yeah. He played at a D1 a Dallas school. That's phenomenal. A private Dallas school. Shiloh Sanders went to at South Carolina before going to Jackson State. Shador Sanders had offers from, I believe, Alabama and a few other. Obviously, it was one of those small offers. He wasn't going to start, but he was committed to FAU as a 3-star. These kids have had a lot of adversity dealing with and helping the story and helping elongate the story of Deion Sanders. And what that's produced is someone like Shiloh and Shador Sanders with all this craziness. They were able to joke and laugh and pull each other together. Shiloh, who probably has, if y'all don't know the full story, Deion Sanders literally stopped him from playing quarterback. He was playing quarterback the first 2 years of high school. And then Shador came and they said, hey, buddy, you're playing cornerback. So adversity, even though it's good problems to have, I'm not here with the world's smallest violin feeling bad for Shiloh because, oh my God, he went undrafted free agent. I'm just not going to do it. That's not what I'm going to do. But for the way that people talk about him, for the way that people talk about the family, I think this is a phenomenal thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I think this is great. And I think even greater is that a lot of people were awakened to see the person that Shiloh Sanders is. I implore you, go watch those videos. Shiloh Sanders has a YouTube channel too. Go watch him for 3 videos straight, crossing 3 spans, just practicing the 40, working out, getting after it. He knew what it was, and that's something that stood out to me too, bringing it back solely to football. He knew what it was. He knew he had a very slim chance of getting drafted unless that thing said 4.4, maybe a 4.4 flat. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? The injuries, the this, the that, him being older. And those are sacrifices that he made for the family, dog. And now you see him falling on the shield or falling on the sword for his brother, taking that what has to be at least a little frustration off of his little brother. I'm just happy for him, man. Happy that he found a team. Shout out to Will Shepherd. Shout out to all of the Colorado Buffaloes that have found a new home. But don't worry, don't fret. Dang, I'm using some nasty words today. We will be doing Cam Ward video. I'm telling you. Jackson Dart video. I'm telling you. And of course, my guy Quinn Ewers. That video has been cooking for a long time. People are saying that, hey, you probably should have just entered the transfer portal and got you one of them Carson Beck bags, dog. But I think the conversation is a little more nuanced for Quinn. I think the conversation is more nuanced for Shador. But I really appreciate y'all watching these videos, especially recently. Lots of support. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new people. Guys, we don't just do Deion Sanders stuff. We do a lot of Deion Sanders stuff. But we also do not solely, but a lot of transfer portal, NIL, college football, football drama, everything else in between, man. So if you enjoy any of that stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to not miss anything. I know you know you're great. You know you're great. So keep being great. Keep your head up. Have a phenomenal day, man.